Hey, welcome. My name is Holly. I am a doctor of physical therapy, and my mission is to bring quick, actionable movement into your day. Movement is medicine. We coordinate the breath, the body, the mind, the soul, and just take this little pause that's really medicine for your day. And our body requires it to feel good. So if you're ready to feel good, to build a little strength, and to start this habit of daily movement, then this is for you. Today we're going to do a little bit of yoga booty. Our glutes are the strongest muscle in your body, and we require good, strong muscle contractions in order to power us throughout our day. And who doesn't love working the glutes, right? So let's get started into a child's pose at the back of your mat. So I usually start with a wide child's pose, but this time let's start with the knees about shoulder width apart, just sitting back onto your heels. Crawl the hands forward and tuck your chin to your chest, letting the forehead come to the mat. Before we begin, take 3 breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale. Sigh it out. Inhale. Sigh it out. Next, inhale, push through your hands. Come up into all fours and kick your left leg back. Am I gonna have room with this pot? I think so, but I'm gonna scoot up just a little bit so I don't kick it. And then sit back into child's pose. Glide your way up, inhale, and then kick that right glute back. But make sure you don't sit into your right hip. So keep that core. Sit back in your child's pose. Inhale forward, kick and squeeze. Sit back in your child's pose. Inhale forward. Now squeeze the right glute. 3 more each way, just warming up a little bit of core and a little bit of glute contraction. Feel it contract at the top, taking that mental awareness to recruit your glute muscles. Last one. Sit into child's pose again. Come back forward, tuck your 10 toes under, find a downward facing dog, and just pedal out your feet a little bit. This is yoga core, so of course we've got a down dog in here. Find your full expression of down dog, wherever that is for you. Think of plugging your thighs back. Think of rooting your hands down. Relax your face and jaw. Inhale, the left leg is going to stay down and the right leg is going to go to the sky. Point your toes and take it a little bit to the right. Not so far that you collapse in your left hip, but just to keep that alignment. Really squeeze the right glute and circle it forward. 10 little circles. 9, 8, 7, slow and controlled. 6, 5, watch behind you. 4, 3, 2, 1, switch the other way. 10, 9, 8, keep the core. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bring the right leg to the sky. Come up onto those left toes. Exhale, knee to nose. Flex your right foot, step between your hands. Push down in your right foot. Make sure your feet are on 2 railroad tracks, shoulder width apart, and then use that core to come up into a crescent lunge. We can keep our hands on our hips to make sure our hips are squared off to the front of the mat. The left glute is squeezed. And we'll just do a little split squat here. Drop the left knee straight down and lift it back up. Good. So it's like you just let that left knee go down towards the mat, push through the right foot to stand back up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, Exhale for 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. Next inhale, hover your chest over your right thigh. Take your fingertips out in front of you. Shift the weight all the way to your right foot. Elevate that left leg to the sky into this supported warrior 3. And then from here, we're gonna do little kickbacks. If you need, you can either have 2 yoga blocks under your hands or bend the right knee a lot. Tap the left foot to the floor right next to your right heel, and then kick back. Flex your toes, kick back, squeeze the left glute, and then return. So it's like a donkey kick. Tap, donkey kick. Tap, donkey kick. Bring the mind in the left glute, squeeze it at the top. 4, powerful contraction. Pause, squeeze. Hold this one at the top, squeeze it. Kick it really small, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left foot next to the right. Grab opposite elbows and let yourself release for a little bit. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Release the hands. Inhale, arch your back halfway. And exhale, go straight back to downward facing dog. Step, step, hips up and back. Pedal it out just a bit. Plug into your full downward facing dog. Thighs reach back, chest reaches towards the thighs. Root down your hands. Good. Now we'll do the other side. You got this. Inhale the left leg to the sky. You've come this far, you gotta do the other side. Almost there. Squeeze the left glute. Bring the left foot to the side. Hold that alignment and then little circles. 10, 9, 8, slower the better. 7, 6, engaged. 5, 4, keep it straight as you can. 2, 1, and the other way. 10, 9, 8, keep pushing away with your hands. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kick the leg high. Come onto those right toes. Exhale, knee to nose, round. Flex the left foot. Step between your hands. Push down in the left foot. Squeeze the inner thighs and core to rise into your crescent. Hands to your hips. Find that little bit of core. Drop the right knee to hover and then bring it back up. For 9 more. Keep using the muscles. Intrinsic. If you think about it, our muscles are more likely to activate to their full potential. We require that mindfulness. That's why we're so specific. Squeeze the right glute. For 2, 1. Ta-da! Lean forward over the left leg. Take the fingertips out in front of you about a foot. Shift all the weight to that left foot as you lean forward, forward, forward. Right leg comes to the sky. For your supported warrior 3, any props you need, you can use. And then we're gonna do our kickbacks here. Touch the right toes next to the left heel. Kick back with conviction. Squeeze. Tap. Squeeze. Bring that full presence into each rep because every rep counts. Just 5 more. You get a pigeon pose after this. Let that motivate you. 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Pulse it. 10, 9, 8, 7. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a forward fold. Feet shoulder width apart. Grab opposite elbows. Release. Now that will wake your glutes up. Release your hands. Inhale, arch your back halfway, flat back, and then take a downward facing dog just to set up pigeon pose. Plug back. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, take the outer blade of the right foot behind the left wrist, lower down. Extend that left leg along. Squeeze the inner thighs to find that little muscle activation. You can just hold here. This is a pigeon, that's amazing. Or you can come onto your elbows, or you can create a little pillow with your hands and just take this pigeon pose and let yourself stretch into the muscles that we just worked so that we stay strong but also stretchy. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, release. Coming back onto those hands, tuck the left toes under, reach the right leg back to the sky, bend the knee, open the hip, and then plant the right leg so we can do the left. Inhale the left leg to the sky, bend the knee, open the hip, take pigeon on this side, behind the right wrist, settle that left shin down, heel toe the right foot back behind you, squeeze in, find that little muscle activation so that you're stretching into active muscles, and then find your place where you'd like to hold your stretch. And just make yourself comfortable. Find your little sacred space. Tune into your breath and notice if you're shifting out of the stretch. Stay in the stretch. Feel all the resonances, all the nuances of the stretch. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release. Come back onto those hands. Tuck the right toes under if you want to. Send that left leg back. And again, bend the knee, open the hip. You can. And then just find one last press back into your down dog. And then drop the knees as wide as your mat. Sit back onto your heels. Finishing the pose with child's pose. Inhale. Sigh it out. And roll up so that you're sitting onto your heels. And just feel gratitude in your body for taking this time. This is your special time to move your body, and you decided to carve out and prioritize taking care of you so that you can bring your best self, best energy out into the day. And that's what it's really about. So come back to love, come back to gratitude every time, and keep showing up on the mat. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or maybe it's 50 minutes. Just meet yourself here on the mat every day. If you want to see more yoga videos like this, subscribe and let me know what content you're really resonating with so we can keep bringing you the best of the best. And I can't wait to see you next time. Have a great day. Namaste.